What do you think has been the professional contribution that you've made of which you're most proud?
Wow. In a weird way, it's running a business for 25 years because I was such a non-business person when I started consulting. And I was just talking to my daughter tonight, who's an accountant, who was an accountant in my company for about 7 years and now has worked in a number of other places. Mm-hmm. And she was complaining about the place she's working at now. And I said, and it's about the software that they're using for accounting. They're using the wrong software and they won't change because this is cheap. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, at least we did that right, didn't we? She said, we did so much right in that company. It wasn't about making money beyond what we absolutely needed, but it was about doing the right thing. And it was a great feeling of success for me to realize somewhere along the way in running the business that we could run a successful business and not lose our values. That was a big question mark for me when I started business. Was I going to have to do things for the money rather than because it's the right thing to do? So that would be one answer.
Right.
And the whole thing with primary nursing and the ability that I had, the gift I was given to be able to understand that change we made at a level of fundamental principles that allowed it to be transferred to other settings and other cultures. So that it wasn't just something we did. And I think that's a really important point for change agents, is to not be so concerned with telling people exactly how you did something, but to understand how what you did relates to more fundamental principles that allow for generalization. I think there's an important point in there, and I don't know that I'm expressing it as well as I could, but it's so easy to end up describing a project and writing an article about a project and then expecting people to just take that experience of the project and apply it without doing the hard work of understanding the ideas, the concepts, the principles behind that experience.
Right.
And that's, I think, what allowed primary nursing to move in the way that it did.